The way I'm still here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Radnarok campaign. Oh, we have a missing Nymphus. Well, I'm sure.
I'm here,
Oh,
don't worry.
and a
Okay.
missing Jack, too. Anyways, they'll be back in a second. So recap on what happened in our last session. The party was more or less booted out of Elfrost. Not completely banned or barred from the city, but they were given a few options. One that was delivered directly by the council, which was to help take care of some of the anomalies that had been happening around the city. And then Belto informed the party of some other options that he was told by Nasere and Eilenia in a separate side conversation that he had before the party left Elfrost. And after some deliberation and some arguing between the party members, everyone decided to head to Elks Point and try to get some more information. Try to dig a little bit into what the true intentions of the Elfrost Council are, what might be hiding in plain sight, what might be not giving too much information from Nasere, and just overall see what else could be found in Elks Point. So after heading there, you all entered the city close to nighttime. Most of the streets are pretty empty, and you saw a few different inns and taverns that you could go to. You did pick one of them. You went into the Tainted Hoof, and there's some mixture of figures that were in there, both Nymphus and Wilrick tried to go over and talk to some of the tables. Nymphus, being his friendly, outgoing self, was not quite as welcomed among some of the patronage in the tavern. Wilrick, being very interested about learning about his past, being a tiefling, since he doesn't really have much memory of his upbringing, found another table with a tiefling and was starting to ask questions and mentioned that the party just came from Elfrost and the group had some interesting questions, but the dialogue seemed pretty amicable on the top. And I believe the last we left off was Wilrick coming back to the table. So that's where we will pick up today's session. So things are starting to pick up a little bit. It's probably the equivalent of maybe about the 7 o'clock rush. So whilst there were some sparse tables, now everything's starting to fill up. Y'all have had a round of drinks already, which I believe Julian or Nymphus, one of you paid for first round's drinks.
Oh, I paid for everything tonight. That was the plan.
Yep.
Everything's on me.
Yep. So 2 gold and 5 silvers worth of a meal and drink has been gone down. As you guys are sitting at the table, you see a whole bunch of different types of figures walk in. Like I said before, the atmosphere is very dynamic. It feels very different from what you're accustomed to. All the different cities and towns that you've been in, it's been a pretty homogenous mix or not too much variety. Where here it's all kinds of colors of personality, different races, and it just seems kind of like at first glance, the city is a smash of a whole bunch of different things going on. As you continue to listen to some of the conversations, some of you all were eavesdropping in on conversations. There's just lots of talk of little things happening around the city. You get little tidbits of things happening in other cities. So there's a couple mentions of the name True This Path. There is Radical. There is Windy Sands. So there's a whole bunch of different locations that come up in discussion. Several different people names that none of y'all recognize. But as the night goes on, it seems like people are mostly pouring in, not a lot leaving at this time. So with the first two, Nymphus and Wilrick, having gone to some tables, what do you decide to do from here? I wish I had a music queued up with some kind of tavern stuff. That'll be something I work on by the time
Shake it off! Shake it off!
we get to next month.
Well, obviously, once I've talked to the tiefling, I'll just go back to the group with the mead which I was given from that group. Do I notice if there's any like rats or any cretin on the going around the tavern area?
Any what? Sorry,
Like rats?
rats?
Yeah,
Like just scurrying along the floor?
yeah, just scurrying.
Okay.
Just scurrying, like rodents.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting that question.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
5. It's pretty packed in here, so the normal places that you would probably look for rats, like in a corner or up in the rafters or something, it's too crowded to really get a good look at maybe some of the places that you would probably normally find them, if there were any.
Okay. That just draws that. Then I'll just.
Were you gonna eat it?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna use my familiar, turn it into a rat, and
thought you were
then
gonna
the
eat it.
survey.
They was going to follow the rats to the cheese.
Obviously, they're good at finding cheese, but no, it was more information gathering. But
So the group that I think it was Wilrick left was saying something about a quest at the end of last time. They were going to look to. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they were looking to.
do something in Elfrost.
Yeah, it was something around Elfrost. They were looking to basically go on a hunt for something.
Yeah, so the group that Wilrick was talking about was mentioning some kind of either a task or a job or hiring of something to go out and find some kind of creature or hunt some kind of creature to some extent.
I believe I already used my perception on that, so I can't use it again.
You tried to
Yeah,
eavesdrop.
none of
and you
us heard
couldn't
it.
hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, none of us did. Okay, I couldn't remember if everyone had tried. Okay.
Wilrick was the only one at that table.
Okay.
And that was kind of as he was walking up, so nothing about
I mean, hell,
the job.
hell, I'm eating. I've paid for this food. I'm eating and drinking. I'm having a great time. Cheers.
Memphis is still shocked at how Warwick managed to like make friends and get a drink bought for him and everything, and my attempt was like bewildered. So it's just like, what am I doing wrong?
Was you nice enough?
I was.
Are you sure?
They didn't even let me say hi. Like it was like really like 5 seconds of do you know me? Blah, blah, blah. And then Memphis is like nah, 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 and then he like left. It was so rude. I was offering to pay them for drinks too. They didn't even take that.
Oh, I can't relate. I got a free drink.
Am I trying too hard?
Probably.
Just a little.
Should I try again?
No.
You sure? There's another group and Memphis is looking for another table. He's like, which one?
I'm just gonna put my claw on Nymphis' shoulder and be like,
So what exactly are we trying to find here?
So if I remember from last time, Belto basically told you that there was someone that he could meet in Elk's Point. I don't remember, Belto, if you specified. I forget what details you shared last session.
There was someone
I did say the name as we were coming in, both the Tainted Hoof as well as the name of the elf person. Who was?
Charis.
Yeah,
Charis,
we were.
I did mention that. I just said to try to be subtle, and I don't remember if I mentioned in character or not, but I was speculative of the shady individual leaning just outside might be that individual, but they were a separate lead to the Tainted Hoof for potential information, according to Nazare. So, especially given the rapport so far, he's pouring some salt on that.
Yep.
Memphis is so subtle. He'd be cool.
I have to say, there's not any other genocide in this tavern that you can see.
There's not?
No, there's not.
Interesting.
Yep.
But there's a lot of different mixtures of different races and stuff. But there's just.
Yep.
And if this was leaning over towards Balto, I'd be like.
I mean, we're looking for an elf, right? I mean, do we see any elves around the place? I mean, it is Elk's Point, so probably see quite a few elves.
There was the one guy outside, and then there was like 2 or 3 inside, but the outside one was the one that was trying to maintain a low profile.
Okay. So the ones inside probably don't know anything. Like that, I'm interested in food. I'm hungry.
Anyways,
So-
Nymphis was trying to say something.
I'll leave him to Balto and be like, so, do you know about the lizard thing, right? Like,
The lizard thing?
yeah. I was showing Silas over here. And he was like showing the book,
Mhm.
and he's like open, like whole gender flop thing. Do you think dragonborns can do that? To lay eggs?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't exactly. And he's gonna pause after he catches himself about to say something and just. Maybe later, but I don't know.
Okay. So this person we're supposed to meet up. Do you know what they look like?
Charis, some elf. My suspicion is he's probably the individual just outside, but it's hard to tell. And Belto's trying to keep as low voice as possible, just being barely loud enough to be heard amidst the cacophony of the tavern.
Oh, okay. So I'll write a note. I'll write on the paper and be like, "Do you want me to go check it out on paper?"
Should we send somebody to go look outside?
Maybe we should send Belto.
Given the rapport that we've experienced so far, I'm having increasing doubts beyond what we already had.
Is that what you're thinking, or is that what you say out loud?
That's what I'm saying out loud, but still quiet.
I can do this. Just give me a chance, boss. Put me out there, coach. I got this.
Oh boy.
It's about this time where a dragonborn, orange dragonborn, walks up to the table and be like, "So you all are the newcomers that the rounds are getting, or the rounds are making amongst the people. I see you guys have probably been here. This is the first time into Elk's Point."
Indeed. Adventurers passing through, seeing what missions are abound and whatnot.
Ah, you part of...
Nymphis changes his demeanor. He goes, "Yeah, we've been around here a few times before."
So you have been here before, but you have not. Very interesting. So did you bring your friends to our lovely city of Elk's Point? How did you... Are all of you else new, or is it just the one person that's new?
I've been around.
Oh, hey!
I was not ready for that. I should have
Me
been.
neither.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The gift that keeps on giving.
I see. So we've got our clear white-looking friend, and there's our wolf friend here who have been here before. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So y'all must be looking for some work then.
Money?
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
I see.
Mhm.
Well, I'm guessing you all have your guilds that you're a part of, so I won't leave you to it. But welcome to the rest of you all to Elk's Point, and hope you enjoy your time. If you have any questions, you feel free to come up and ask at the bar. But I'm sure your friends here can fill you in on the details.
And what is your name?
My name is dang it. Back to the name
My
pool.
name's Dang It.
Back to the name pool. Things I should have had figured out before we started. Rookie DM for the win. Where's my name pool? Where's my name pool? You know what? Fuck it, Brad.
Yo, Brad! Stop!
Also, for
Brad, the
clarification,
Dragonborn.
you said
Okay.
orange Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Orange reddish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up, Brad. Orange, red dragonborn called Brad.
I can't find my oh, there's my name pool. Okay.
So my friends call me Brad, but you may call me.
All right, we'll stick with the Rash.
Rush.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna call you Brad.
Fuck you.
That's your own fault, Dusty.
Oh, I know.
He becomes our main villain in the whole quest. Oh, hey, Brad.
That'd be kind of ironic if that was the case.
So funny.
Okay, but yes, we'll go with Arash.
Okay.
Oh yes, my name is Arash. If you need any help, again, be at the bar with some of my other compatriots. But I'm sure you two gentlemen can help out your companions navigate the city.
Just in case, could you just tell us some pointers around to look for? It's been a minute.
I
Oh,
was going to say, it's been a little while since you were last here, wasn't it?
Yes, it's been quite a while.
Why are you
Things have
speaking so
changed.
weirdly?
Shut up, all right?
My bad.
Nymphis, roll a deception.
Okay. Deception.
Disgrace.
12.
12.
Anyone wants to? Oh, never mind, it's too late.
He kind of gives you a look and like, but make sure you follow the guild lines. You don't want to be stepping over other people's toes, especially in the line of work that you all are in, and make sure that you are where you need to be, not out after dark too late, unless it's part of your job.
Thank you.
He heads back behind the bar and going up to other patrons, helping take orders and whatnot.
As they walk away, I'd be like, "How's that? That you good? See, I can totally
How
do
was that
you.
even for Nymphis?
Especially
You're a
when
good
it's
actor.
pretty obvious that some of our folk haven't been here before.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of stand out in a crowd. You would be remembered if you were here previously, I would assume, much like myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Ooh, takes notes. Work on backstory a little better.
Work on the accent a little better.
So
Well, perhaps
How long-
we should.
yeah, how long are you guys staying here? You staying here for another round of drinks? You just taking in the view? What?
No, I
game plan.
think
Perhaps we should
I'm-
arrange for a room or two.
Should we ask the bartender
wasn't there other
for
places?
the name of the person?
Wasn't there other places we could have gone other than the Tainted Hoof?
Well, we did say we were going to try them all.
I'm not.
I had just
There-
mentioned
there
that the
was-
Tainted Hoof was the one mentioned by Nazare.
Okay, that's the only one though. Yeah.
Mm.
That's why we came here first.
Oh, yeah.
just- Presumably, there's supposed to be information here.
Yep, there should be.
Well,
Maybe we should find an inn somewhere
There should be information here.
for the night.
So if we're trying to find information, why are we all bundled together in one
Maybe we
place?
should send Xylith away, just for a few weeks.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I will smite you.
Smut.
wow.
Hey, Xylith, I think I smell a quest line over there for a few weeks.
You suddenly feel a tingle in your leg.
You have bone cancer. You're dead.
Decapitation.
Well, would you like for me to go get a room
Dare beat you to the
for us real
punchline.
quick? Oh, how many rooms do you want?
Perhaps at least two. depending on how many are available.
Okay, I'll go. I'll talk to the bartender and find
I
out.
don't have the coin to offer for compensation for my part of it.
I got it.
Thank you. Is that or
Well, Memphis will.
we head back to the road and try to get outside before we camp? But it's up to the lot of you, and I don't know what to do here.
Well, we haven't been that successful in finding out anything, have we? In this
I haven't
bar?
really tried, really.
Well,
Doesn't feel like the best place to go searching, especially
not
given
without
the
it's very
context
busy.
of what we're searching for.
Yes, it's rather busy now. We need to be more private. Maybe we should.
I got this. I got
Should
this.
go in the morning.
Memphis is.
All right.
All right, Memphis is going to head towards the bar, but he's going to go do like a limp thing and walking with a limp and everything, trying to look all.
You'll hear in your
tough
head as
and-
you're walking, maybe don't play it up so much. You've experienced the telepathy one way before.
Okay. He like calms it down a little bit and walks a little more normal, and he just rushes over real quick. Slinks across the bar. So.
What a character.
No, he goes to the bar. He's like, can I get 2 rooms? How many rooms do you have available?
So the Dragonborn isn't there at the moment. There's another human behind this that's working on drinks. And
No, I'm aiming towards the Dragonborn because that's the only one that introduced us.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Dragonborn is kind of in the back preparing some stuff, and like
Oh, okay. So
like
yeah.
you see him, he's like, if you look like in the restaurant and they have like the kitchen window, like he's back there working on orders and whatnot. So are you waiting for him to come back out?
Either that or I'll just talk to the human. I don't.
Talk to the
really-
human. Go to human.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Name generator.
So you flag her over, and she's like, "Oh yes, can I help you?"
How many rooms do you have available?
Sir, this is a restaurant. We don't have rooms here, unless you're talking about a private party room, which we don't have that either. I'm sorry, but
Okay. Of
Why did you
course.
mention it?
Been
Why
here
did you
before.
mention it?
Been here before. Of course. Do you have any good suggestions of where to go for a nice rest? A night's rest?
but if you're new and from out of town, there's up if you go up the hillside, there's Elk's Head near the top of kind of the outskirts of the city. There's also Thatched a little bit further in town if that's something that you're interested in. Elk's Head's a little bit more pricey. Has a nice view of the forest and some of the mountain range to the north. But if you're looking for something that's a little more efficient on coin, then you might look at Thatched.
Okay. So I'm also looking for some information.
What kind of information?
Or like,
It's at this point that Julian goes over and says,
You know what? Thank you so much for the food. We're gonna be heading out now.
you heard that? From all over there?
just basically, I mean, maybe. Did I hear it? Did I hear everything was going on?
Not from how far the table that you're at.
Okay, fair enough.
With how much commotion's in here, since it's fully packed at this point. Yeah, you wouldn't have heard, unless you like walked over there.
I did not at the time,
Okay.
no.
So I just want to know, we're looking for someone, and we don't want that someone to know that we're looking for them, I don't think. But, like, we're looking for someone. Can you put it out that we're looking for an orc?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I just work here. I don't really.
Okay.
But
All right, thank you. Well, thank you for the information, then. What's your name?
my name is Evelyn.
Evelyn? Oh, your beautiful name, beautiful. Here's for all your help. We're gonna pay for the food. And I drop how much was everything again? Or
Julian already paid for it.
Yeah,
I know I'm just putting money on the table anyway.
I'm sorry. Whoever your server was, they will collect your money.
Oh, okay, at the table. Okay, cool. That's you guys got receipts and stuff here. He just walks walks away.
All right, you make it back to your table.
I make it back to the table. I'll be like, all right, so there's like a nice place we can go called on the outskirts over there by the woods. Something.
Should we head over there?
Or Thatch?
What are you trying to?
Uh,
Elk's Head. Sounds nice.
I think the bottom line is we should probably just get out of this pub.
Mm-hmm.
We're also
I
trying to
agree.
find that person, though, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's like the main. That's the main thing which you're trying to look for. And
Yes.
two people is only two people who've actually left the table to try to talk to people.
I don't think we're finding them in here because they don't want to be seen, so they're not going to be in this
Well-
crowded area.
But if it's too crowded, loads of people are going to be overseen. There's
So
gonna be-
I tried to test to see if they know any like information wise on like finding someone around here. They're not good leads. I tried to like make up a person and like an orc or whatever, and they didn't even have information for that, and I would even pay that one up. But then again, I could be very horrible at getting information.
Just checking. We are aware, like the party is aware that Belto saw someone outside the restaurant, correct?
Yeah, but there were also other elves inside.
True,
And the
but
person we're trying to find is elf.
So I
I'm just trying to.
I will give you a lob. You all haven't asked for looking at like who's trying to look inconspicuous or who's staying back in the corner or something like that. You guys haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
I'll
I just
I'll,
picked
I'll,
up
I'll
on
throw you
the
that
person that
I'll
was
throw you that
outside.
bone.
The basic trope, you mean, of who looks more like they don't.
Whenever you're
want to
looking
talk
for
to them?
someone, you look for someone that doesn't want to be found.
Yeah, exactly.
You all haven't done that
Sure.
yet.
No.
This is a different group. We look
I
at
mean-
people that wants to be found.
Is there any other tieflings in the place anyway? Because obviously you said there was a couple.
Yep, there's a tiefling that looks like they're part of the wait staff. There's another one at one of the other tables that's kind of on the other side of the restaurant from where you all are sitting.
Is that the tiefling that's sitting down? Are they with like a specific group which you can see, like any specific races, or is it just
It's nothing in particular. It's also another kind of mixed bag, similar to most of the other tables in this establishment. There's a few that are a little bit more homogenous than others, but by and large, it's a pretty diverse group that's in here. Just getting a look at the different patronage that is just in this establishment, you can tell that there's a pretty good mixing of pretty much most of the races in Elks Point
okay?
for one reason or another.
Yeah. As no one's actually searched for who's trying to be inconspicuous, can I try to see if I can notice anyone that's trying to hide
Sure.
about saying going broke?
I'll give him the help action with that one, if anything.
Roll a perception then with advantage, Wilrick.
let's go.
Maybe we should look for somebody who doesn't want
Oh
to be.
God.
11. There's definitely some folks that are kind of sitting on the sidelines. They don't want to get into the riffraff, or they're more interested in sitting by themselves, eating their meal. Looks like they might be people watching as well. But there isn't any one specific individual that seems to be. Are you looking specifically for what Belto described to you, or are you just looking in general?
Well, looking for any anyone elven really, specified towards elven shadiness. Well, it's more like it's more of like
I like that
obviously
term.
like me being a rogue and having like proficiency in like stealth and all that. Wondering if there was anyone that was actively trying to be stealthy.
There are a couple of folks that are trying to, like, they're kind of keeping their head down. Looks like they're intentionally focusing on their food or their drink and not like looking around or interacting with anybody. And one of them is an elven figure.
Okay. How much is a pint of mead? Again, sorry, was it like a couple of copper? Because I'm not too sure if it was what you said.
Yeah, it's
Are you asking the table or are you asking the DM?
no. He's. I believe he's asking me.
Yeah.
I believe. For you're just thinking one tanker
Yeah.
pint. Be 5 copper.
Okay.
Oh.
If you want the cheap stuff, if you want the better stuff, it's 2 silver.
Yeah, my god, what the fuck did I pay for? That's 5 copper for a pint of mead, and I paid 2 gold and 5 silver. Like, what the
You also paid for food.
Oh, this is true. Wait, food costs that much, really?
Obviously, while I was trying to search
For 5 people, I mean,
True.
while trying to search for the person, by the way, I just related to the group that is subtly that there's that oven in that corner, which is there. Oh, hey, over there.
I mean, like, whilst I'm against spreading out, genuinely, given that we're inside a building, we could just all fan out
Wait.
conspicuously.
Ulrich's already tried. I've already tried. Let's let Balto do this one. Go ahead. Show us how it's done. Get information.
I don't think Belto wants to do this.
Given the local reception, it feels like we're not going to get the information that we're quite looking for, without being subtle. But if we're not subtle, we could draw too much unwanted attention, is my fear. And I am not exactly the best of people persons, as you've kind of seen throughout the travels and how long it took to get me to open up with you all.
It might not be smart for me to do it. Elves don't really take kindly to me, as we can already detest. So, and then I just turn to Xylith. What about you?
Nymphis looks up. He's like, "Is it my time to shine again?"
No.
Nope, Ghost. I can't remember if in character you mentioned it, but I think it also kind of came up in the meeting how, because of Xyla's bad story, you kind of had to grow up a bit on your own and did a little bit of things that you were just trying to get by. I believe that came up in character, or am I wrong on that?
I think it did at like way back.
I just can't remember if like Belto was present at that time or not.
I don't think so. I think this was like before
Okay.
Belto.
So I can't say anything then.
Given that maybe a Dragonborn's... Alright, I should probably say in this character.
Scythe, maybe you should go and speak to your Dragonborn friend. Maybe he has some information for us.
All right, I'll give it a try. So I'm gonna get up and kind of look around for him, for Arash.
Okay. You get up. It looks like he's making some rounds, but you kind of linger enough to using your roguish abilities to kind of not get too much attention to you, and you manage to kind of flag him over. Yes, you're one of the new ones, I see. Has your friends kind of introduced you to our little town yet, or are you still kind of fresh off the road?
So wait, is he at our table,
no.
or am I like kind of standing with him?
You're away from the table.
We can't hear you.
Away from the table. Okay. It's going good so far. Thank you for, your advice and everything. You have welcomed us here when it's kind of, everyone kind of keeps to themselves. So I appreciate that.
Well, whenever we see some new faces, we try to make sure that everyone is well acquainted with some of the things about our little town here. Not everyone gets the appreciation of what actually transpires here, so I hope that your companions that brought you here have kind of laid that out for you.
To be honest with you, we kind of stopped here for a reason.
I see.
Um,
And your compatriots,
Mhm.
did they bring you in on this, or is there some other reason that you are here specifically?
I don't really want to get anyone else in trouble because I'm not sure if I trust this guy just yet. So I'm gonna say it's for my own. I'll just tell Arash it's for my own information. They do not
Oh,
know.
I see. Well, if I may say so, you've picked quite a place to come. No one really comes to Oaks Point unless they have a specific purpose or unless they choose to get their hands dirty, if you know what I mean. Are you aware of what lurks behind the shadows here in Oaks Point? Or do you not know?
May you enlighten.
I would suggest that you take care of your business and you get out of town quickly if you care for the well-being of your life. You seem like a very honest person, and I would not want to see you get tainted that way.
What do you mean by that?
He kind of gives you a look and pulls you to the side outside of earshot of anyone else, kind of taking you to like where the restrooms would be or the stalls, so it's a little bit more private.
Mhm.
I get the sense that your companions actually might not have been here before, and that the five of you, are here brand new, and you all don't have any clue what you've walked into.
I cannot speak for them, but I can speak for myself and say I have never been here before. So if there is something that I need to worry about, like I get all tense, if there's anything that I have to worry about, I would like to know.
Well, depending on what your goals and objectives are, I will honor your wishes to keep your matters private, but if you wish to keep them private, then you should take care of them quickly, and if it is getting involved with any of the local musings, I shall say, then you might want to reach out to your contacts as soon as possible and make sure that you are safe. As far as your compatriots, I don't know if they have some other contacts of their own, but new folks here do not usually last very long unless they're here for a purpose and they have some kind of prearranged meeting or other business to attend to. I can't say much more, unfortunately, but
I think I understand. I appreciate the information, and I quickly turn around and walk away.
okay.
Back to the table.
While this has all been going on, have we been getting any really like obvious looks our way?
Roll a perception check.
With assisting.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we just take the other one?
I will take it since the number technically didn't pop up before he said he wanted to assist. So, you do get the sense that you all are being watched more than some of the other tables. There are folks trying to be very inconspicuous about it. Some are not quite as talented as that, so they're a little more obvious. And while some may seem more innocuous than others, that they're just kind of commenting on, hey, these folks look new, others are more kind of like you get the sense that you're getting looks. There's hush-hush conversation about your group specifically.
Okay.
There's nothing happening to kind of indicate anyone is like coming over to talk to you. It's just everyone seems to be observing you all very closely.
We are the center of attention, even though we don't necessarily want to be. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what did your boyfriend have to say?
So I'll kind of sit down. I'm a little bit nervous now, and just reiterate what Arash has told me. I think we need to do what we need to do here and get out of here as soon as possible. He really did say that newcomers don't really last very long here, so I think we need to do what we need to do and get out.
Did you see anyone looking weird on your way to talk to Arash or anything weird? Or do you think we should just go?
I kind of look back in the direction of where Arash is and then kind of look back at the table and be like, I think we need to, as Belto said, be as quiet as possible. A lot of them know that we're newcomers here. They know that, you guys might have not been here before. They know that we're new and they know that we don't really know what we're doing here, so I think we need to go quietly, discreetly.
Sounds like we should go then.
Yes, Warwick.
Find familiar. Can you actively change your familiar to a different creature if you want, or would I need to?
I think you
recast?
have to de-summon it and then recast it, and I think
you'd be able to do it just without the 10 gold cost, as you're not summoning a fresh one. But it would take the time of the full casting to change its form.
Okay.
It's like 10 minutes or an hour. What's one of those two?
Exactly, it's one of those two.
Let me just.
And then ritually, it would take an additional 10 minutes.
Well, it just says consumed by fire in a brass brazier, or
Look at casting time, not ingredients.
an hour. No.
Yeah, so it would take an hour and 10 minutes to cast ritually.
Okay. How long are we planning to stay here?
I think we were about to head out.
I think we're about to leave now. I think
we've
there wouldn't be time.
Had the food for trust like 15, 20 minutes, it seems like. And it's like, okay, yep, the vibes are what we are suspecting them to be.
And we got a blatant warning to,
Well, we still have that person that was being kind of sneaky in the corner, in one of the areas, that elf, which I pointed out. There's also...
Are they still there?
And there's that person outside.
That's what I was waiting for, was the person outside. Is if we go outside and they're still there, I might do a thing.
Can I try something? If you don't want...
Sure.
You want to try something?
I'll just lean over.
I'm being shut down, so I can't do nothing anymore.
Who has 5 copper I can just quickly have? Well, yeah, have.
I have gold.
Yeah, who has coppers now?
I'm coinless.
Does gold work?
I mean,
So-
I have silver and I have gold, but I
Can I
don't
have,
have any.
how much is the exchange between copper
Okay.
and...
It's 10
10
copper
You-
per
you-
silver.
You know what?
Can I
Julian
get
just
1
flicks.
silver?
Yeah, Julian just flicks. Will with silver.
And I catch it in my teeth.
Of course you do.
But anyway,
Yeah, we gotta not draw attention to ourselves. What the fuck are those people doing?
I
Just
I go over to the bar, get 2 meads, start heavily down in one of them and halfway through the other, and then start stumbling out through the door where the person was laying. What laying outside, was it, or standing
It's like
outside?
leaning up against a post and kind of talking with someone.
So I get these meads, go out, act drunk, and go, and then stumble towards them. Like, hey.
See him go out. Perhaps we should start collecting ourselves and get ready to head out.
yeah, sounds good.
Just,
So ignoring the one that's sitting by
I
itself.
think we should get up one by one.
Yeah, that's what I thought he
think
was
we should
going
all
for.
get
Was the one by
I
themselves.
know, I thought he was going for the one sitting by himself.
Yeah.
Julian at this point just quickly turns to Bella and says,
Belto, do you think by any chance the person we're supposed to meet might be a celestial or something like that, or just an elf?
As far as I'm aware, just a elven person.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
In the information.
You guys mention you're heading out one by one?
No, I figured the rest of us would head out as a group.
I suggested that.
I think we should head out as a group.
Okay.
I think we might
If we do head out as a group, we shouldn't really like. Because obviously Wilrick
Yeah.
just drawed a whole bunch of attention to
Yeah,
himself.
I did it
so-
outside, not inside. So
Oh,
He went
okay,
outside.
okay.
I'm figuring
He did
we
outside. Okay,
walk
never mind.
outside, keep our eye on him as
Okay.
we get the cart ready, and hope that he wanders our way.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, let's do that.
So, Wilrick, so I must have misunderstood you. I thought you got the drinks and you started doing your drunken stupor as you were walking.
no, sorry, I was meant to leave and then act
Okay.
drunk as soon as I was
Okay.
out. Sorry.
So you're just going over there and just acting drunk.
Acting drunk, and I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. Really.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm worried.
Pleasure.
You don't seem well, you seem alright with me. I've bumped into elves that don't like me.
Is this how you normally
It was
introduce
so-
yourself to people?
No, but I've had a very rough time.
I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do fine here.
What's your name? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
We met earlier, right? In the tavern, right? No.
I don't think so.
What was your name again? Sorry.
My name is Charis. May I help you?
I just looked
Do you
down.
need to go back
at
in
my...
and get a drink? And his other
Oh.
get a drink of water. It seems like you've had enough to drink from the tap tonight. It seems like.
Are we outside yet?
Wait a minute,
About this time, you all make it outside.
I'm so sorry. Ooh.
Do we see where Wilrick has gone?
Yes, it's just outside the door and a few steps away.
I think we head over to him.
Pleasure.
But maybe Belter wants to do something first.
I'll
Alright,
just
do you wanna-
I want to
we're about
pull
to
out my
start wrapping
rabbit's
up.
foot in front of, try to make him forget talking to me or bumping into me at all. See if that does it. I'll do it acting drunk, but I just want to see if it
Okay.
does anything.
Oh, shit, it does.
Roll for initiative.
It does.
He failed his wisdom save.
Nice. And then I just start stumbling away as if, because obviously he doesn't notice.
Okay.
And then I go back to the group.
So the other person there is like, wait, okay. And he looks back to Charis like, you okay? It's like, and you hear him say, what just happened? It's like, the drunken tiefling. It's like, what? I thought we were just talking. And he kind of gets up like, and it's trying to figure out what happened and discussing. So you're off. You join the rest of your party.
And then I put the meat down. Like, well, that was fun. Yeah, that person out there, Charis, was it you looking for, Belter?
Yes, that was the name that I was given by Nazare to search for here. You're saying that he claims to be them?
Yes, they've openly agreed that was their name. They openly said Charis without me even saying anything. So
Good
just so you
work,
know,
I guess.
thank you. And then I reach my hand out, shake, and then just lean back and like.
Yeah, perhaps you should lay down before that meat really gets in.
I just kept burping.
Just how does he do this?
That was fun.
Takes notes. Walrick seems to be on another level than I ever thought was. Changed completely.
Well, be careful. He was with someone at least. Wait, what was the race of the other person? Was it also Alpha? Sure.
No, the other one was a half orc.
Half orc. Yeah, I'll just say like those are orc with them, half orc with them.
Some
so.
people call him a hawk.
Oh my. But yeah, but that generally is the person. Well, if there's another person by that name. So, I did a lot today.
So you all are walking back to the cart?
Yeah,
I
let's go
assume
back to the
that's what
card,
everyone's
and then I think I'll go attempt a brief conversation, see if I can get anything. If you lot are all right with me splitting off for a moment, I don't want to get out of eyeshot, though.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Would you feel comfortable if my familiar stayed with you?
Perhaps to keep them off edge, especially after dealing with the drunkard. He'll give a slight smile. It's a lot quieter out here. Just try to look like you're getting ready to head out, and I'll be back as shortly as possible. And Belta will wander over that way towards the elven person.
Okay. While you're doing this, what's the marching order of everyone else going back to the cart?
I'm going to. Can I kind of like get Gerald ready, but keep an eye kind of on Belto?
So you're at the front of the line,
Yeah,
getting back to the cart. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Then who's behind Xylith?
I could be behind Xyla. My hoodie's up and everything and ready to go.
I'm gonna be carrying Wilwick on my back. Because he's
Nice.
Yeah. I wasn't drunk. I was acting drunk, but I probably would have been drunk from
Yeah.
damning. Yeah.
So Wilwick is flopped over my back.
Okay. So Belto, you approach the figure.
Hello. You seem to be in a position to watch people going out and about. I was told to look for an individual by the name of Charis in this town. Would you perhaps know where I might find them?
The half orc looks at you and is like, "Are you with that crazy fellow that just came out?"
Yes and no. He's been traveling with the group, but he just wandered off after getting a bit drunk.
I see. You might want to keep a close look on your friend there.
Looks over, sees Julian carrying him. Yeah, I think that's about what we're doing now.
Charis is kind of like contemplating what happened with the rabbit's foot, and he turns to you. He's like, yes, I'm Charis. Do I know you?"
No, you do not, but hopefully you know the person who advised me to come and search for you. Nazare from Elfrost.
He looks at you and kind of gives you a subtle hint of acknowledgement through body language, but he says, "I'm not entirely sure I know who that is, but perhaps we can... Is there something else I can help you with?"
I'm rather curious about this point. We were told to go and search for potentially information regarding some treasure hunt or something.
I see. Well, not necessarily in the hunt for treasure, but if you care to exchange information, then I'm heading up to Elk's Head in that direction, if you care to join me.
Well, we were thinking of bunking down for the evening before potentially heading out the next day, so perhaps if we can afford it, I will try to convince my group to settle in Elk's Head, and I shall meet you there.
Well, that sounds good. Zalahid, but why don't we go check in for the night? And the half orc kind of gives you a little grunt. All right. While this is going on, Xylith, as you get to the cart, as the group's getting to the cart, I need you to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
17. You notice that the cart's not exactly in the same place that you left it.
Ooh.
For some reason, Gerald is no longer like posted up, like he's been unreined, but he's still standing there, thankfully. But
Lucky.
it's been unreined, and the cart has been jostled around or moved.
What is going on here? Is Gerald like spooked or anything? Do I notice, or is he just standing there?
Let's find out. Nope, looks like as happy as a clam.
Yeah, Gerald's fine. He's just fine.
Natural
Gerald's
one.
the MVP of this whole campaign.
Natural one.
I kind of, pet Gerald as
Gives you a little kind of
looking around. Is everyone else still
Oh,
with
yeah,
me or
everyone
no?
else
Yeah, we're all with you.
Oh, you're all here. You guys, Gerald is no longer tied to the post, and look at our cart. It looks like stuff has been moved.
Well, who tied him? Well, who
I
tied him up
think
then?
it was I. I tied him up.
And
before we
you
left
tied
the
him
car.
up. You didn't make a mistake or anything.
I saw Xyla tie him up.
With Gerald.
interrogation over here.
I mean, yes, I'm just making sure.
I got you.
This vouches for Xyla.
I am sure I tied Gerald up. I never forget Gerald.
Okay. Fine.
My witness is innocent, I tell you.
I think someone has gone through our cart.
Why would someone do that?
Wait. Before while he answers that question, while he asks that question, Memphis does this like slow. Okay. It's the town we're in.
Yeah, I guess Memphis has a point. Did we have anything in the cart? Like, can we see if something was stolen?
You have to get up into the cart to check.
Okay. Can I do that? I'm gonna get up into the cart and kind
assuming you all left it draped because you came in rain.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you getting in the cart from? The back, up at the front.
Just from the front.
Okay, so you
like
step on top
around,
where you normally sit at the reins, and you go in. You peek your head in. You don't have dark vision, right? Okay, so
No.
it's kind of dim light at this point. You take a look in. You can't really get a good look at what's in there. Go ahead and roll a perception check again, please.
Okay.
So many perceptions, so little time.
12. You're not the one usually in the back of the cart, so you might not know what's in the right spot, but looks like things may could have been moved through. You'd probably have to go check the different trunks and bags and other belongings to see, but you don't notice anything that's just glaring at you that's been taken.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're just sticking your head in, or are you actually going into the...
No, I just
Okay.
kind of stuck my head in. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay? Is it clear?
It seems to be. I don't really notice anything inside the cart that has been tampered
What
with
time of day is it?
or moved.
Yeah.
It's night this time because we left
It's
at about
dark.
7.
It's
It's
nighttime.
night.
It's definitely dark at this point.
All right. Oh.
And Gerald doesn't seem to be spooked or anything like that, so maybe it was
Memphis
nothing.
starts to light a torch so
I
we
don't
can
know.
see better.
So someone's rummaged through our cart, untied Gerald, and done nothing.
So it's at
He has-
at the moment that you light a torch, Xyla, someone grabs for you from inside the cart. I need you to make a
Wait.
athletics or strength saving throw at disadvantage.
A strength saving
Or
throw.
athletics.
Roll that bitch twice. Mm-hmm.
Too bad it's
12.
disadvantage.
Well,
Yeah.
Fuck.
that person is blown away. Still,
So,
12 is probably good enough.
so you hear this snarl right before you get grabbed by, and you from the torchlight you get this kind of darkish gray arms that are coming up and grappling around you, and you hear this voice say, "No!" And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Where's the music?
Hang on.
So
let me get the
basically, I'm
music.
turning around and I just hear now. I'm guessing from the conversation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh boy.
Which one is the one I normally go? It's battle something, right?
Do you need me to as well?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't actually used this yet, but especially given the panic of the instance, I'm going to utilize the feature that I've had on me that I haven't used. Damn it, where
what is
the things I can send it?
I forget what the music is.
Ace. It wasn't me this time.
So I get advantage on initiative. I'll take the 10. Damn, this armor's heavy.
I thought it began with a K, but
I
can't
do
find
have
my
a 10.
music. My music library. Dang it. Do they remove stuff from Roll20 as far as music? I can't. Oh, there it is. Nope, there it
I was
is.
just say sometimes music gets like reset, but it's like
There it
the
is.
glitching such.
You all hear that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Kingdom Hearts?
Skirmish by Tabletop Bobby.
That's the one. Okay. All right, so we've got back to chat.
I'm
Alright.
guessing Theater of the Mind, right?
At this point, yes.
All right.
Because this is not where I envisioned this going down. All right, so Nymphis with 10s out of 8, Belto 10, York 11.
Three
Okay,
tens in initiative.
so
The drunk person has the highest initiative.
Wilrick is 11,
Nah, you're just getting the buzz right now. It takes
10s, 10 for Nymphis and Belto.
Yeah.
I'm
Then we
taking-
had, oh yeah, and 10 for Julian. Jeez. And then
We like the number
8
10.
for Xylith.
Screw you, Xylith. You're getting
It's
the laughter.
thematically fitting.
Okay, it is. And then, oh, okay. Oh, jeez. This is gonna go down bad.
20, 20, 20, 20.
We're about to get
Yeah,
annihilated.
especially in
no.
place of Rose that gets sneak attack. Uh-oh.
I have dog vision, no sneak attacks.
Only one of them rolled lower than you all.
Jedrick,
By the-
sneak attack is more than
Yeah.
just
One
being
of them.
sneaky.
No, I know, I know.
Okay. So the orc, the half orc that grappled you, Ghost is going to try to
Stabby, stabby.
no, well, it's gonna try to bash you basically with its hand axe that it has.
move, bro.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
I think that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's going to use its action surge.
Uh-oh. It's a fighter.
Natural 20.
Dude, this thing's a beast.
All right.
And you said this is a half-orc?
It is. Yes, it is. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
And it's going to try to retain its grapple on you after hitting you. So I need you to make another athletics or strength saving throw.
For reference, it would be
How do I make the athletics
or
one?
acrobatics.
Sorry, yes,
for
athletics or
grapples.
acrobatics.
How do I do that in a saving
So
throw?
under your saving throws, you just click on the. It's
It
either
wouldn't
the
be a
title or
saving
the
throw.
number.
You just click on where you see acrobatics or athletics to escape or.
Oh, I guess it's not a saving throw. It's just a check. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a contested roll.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry,
just
it's
a check?
contested roll,
Okay. Okay.
That'll do it. So you are not grappled anymore.
Okay.
Let's see. It is this one's turn.
Do
So
we know how many there are, by the way, or do we not?
you don't know how many there are. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on the marching order, Nymphus, this little hobgoblin comes running in your direction and is going to try to swing at you. That is a 14 to hit.
With disadvantage, by the way.
Do you have on the cloak?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
Hmm.
It's still a whatever I said because the second one was natural 20. So I think it was that 14? I said.
Yes.
14, yeah.
Hits.
That hits. Okay.
Mhm.
That is 7 points of slashing damage. And that will be its turn. Next up on the list is this one. Okay. Julian.
Now at least 4.
Yep. Julian, this is going to come against you. That is a. That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And that will be it for that one. It is now Wilric's turn.
My turn. Ooh.
And you're currently
Um,
being carried by Julian.
Obviously, I'll hobble off.
Okay, that'll take half your movement to hobble off of Julian.
Is there any like rock? Well, would there be rocks in the ground?
Just quickly, do we have a thing to show us where people are? Yes.
That's why I asked Theodore to mind earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Sorry.
around the cart, Xylith is currently pulled into the cart. Nymphus is the closest, being kind of up towards the front. Julian, you're walking along the pathway.
We're all well within our foot parameter
Yes.
for movement.
Yes.
That's the important thing. We can move to attack anyone.
Yeah.
Any
From where you're at, you're at the point where you could get around the cart if you needed to with your movement.
Cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
That's
within
no
30 feet, roughly.
Cool, that's fine. No, I can make a movement to do
Nymphus is
whatever I
right
need.
by the cart. You and Wilric are like
That's all
5-10
I'm checking.
feet from the
That's
cart.
all I'm checking. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to have to spend a turn running. Maybe 2.
Run in. All right, so you take half your movement, Rogue, to loosen yourself of Julian's grip.
Yeah. Is there any rocks on the floor? Like,
There's plenty of little
Oh.
stones and whatnot around. Yes.
I'll pick up one rock that is weighing between 1 and 5 pounds within my range,
Fucking David over here trying to slay
And then-
Goliath.
and then I'll just hurl it and cast catapult towards the one that struck Julian,
Oh yeah.
the hobgoblin. What was? It's a Dex
roll
15.
roll a
You
perception
mean
check.
Nymphus?
Because I weren't I like
So-
bang on top of it.
Well, so Julian got shot with an an arrow. So roll a perception to see if you know where the shot came from.
Okay. Oh, definitely not.
So you can try to roll something in some direction or redirect
but
your shot.
I definitely saw the arms grabbing Xylith, right?
You saw something pull Xylith in.
I'll just
Should mean
I'll
you
just
have
chuck
no
the
visual
stone
for
inside
You're just
the
gonna hit
car.
Xylith in the head.
I'll just-
There you go.
I'll just
Oh my
chuck the stone
God.
inside the car. It's...
So you're blind firing into the covered cart.
Oh yeah, because Xylith's
Okay.
out
Roll
of
the dice.
its grasp.
Do your attack roll with disadvantage
Oof.
because you don't know where in the cart Xylith was grappled or pulled to.
It's
Catapult
a
is normally a
My
death save.
God, Wilrick, if you
Because
hit
you
me,
can't see the target, it makes sense that he's trying to have you do this attack roll with disadvantage because you don't know where exactly to target.
okay. So where how would I roll that? Sorry.
Just put spell attack.
Oh, this is a spell attack? Okay.
Yeah, it's a spell attack is a
So-
DC.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's a
It's
it's a line attack, right? So
It's a Dex 15.
It's normally a dexterity saving throw, like something's hurling through a space. 90 feet.
just roll a d20 and add your modifier. Your attack modifier.
Okay. Oh,
And your attack
Nat
modifier?
there's no point. There's no.
Now, is that just missing the
what's the-
carriage entirely?
That's
Or
hope.
knocking Xylith out?
oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Thankfully, you missed both of them.
Woohoo!
You did not
That's
hit Xylith or the other
Fine.
person.
How are you? That was the stupidest thing I've done.
Knocks Yempress out for no reason.
Oh my God.
So
okay.
this stone just flies through the cart, and Xylith actually moves between you and the other person that the half orc. So that you now have this gaping hole that's
dear.
going through the cart.
There's a
Through the
little
card
bit of
tapestry.
natural lighting now. We got a little window.
What Gerald's doing at this point.
Can I just use my cunning action to try to hide?
Sure. You can
Um,
hide behind. You can try to go around the corner of the building that you just came down, or you can try to hide under the cart.
Anyways, I don't have like anything to like visually see where I am, so I'll just like anywhere which I can
Somewhere
hide.
within
You
Yeah,
can
10
like
feet
you can
of
like
you.
put your back up against like a wall or something of the building,
Yeah.
and kind of
So-
be like
so-
hidden that way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get a stealth chat from you, Panda.
Yes. Thank
Oh,
you.
why?
That's not
all right.
bad.
All right.
Not the worst.
Wait,
Julian,
You don't know.
Julian, Nymphis, and Belto. Someone choose to go.
I'll go last.
Infos, up to you.
Oh, I can go.
Let's go. You go.
All right. I'll do my activation of my spell for the Armor of Agatha real quick. And the goblin. How close is that goblin to attack me?
So the goblin was under the cart.
Under the cart?
Yeah.
It's a good thing
You
Panda
mean-
didn't
you
try to
mean
hide
exactly where Panda just hid, yes.
there.
No,
That's
Panda
describe
hit
him
by
pinning
a-
him up against the wall of the building.
I was about to say, Panda just goes, ah!
I'm going to look into the cart where Xylith just like left off or like disappeared into. Can I see inside there with the torch?
You can walk over there with the torch and look in. Yes. Or I guess
Alright.
like run over there. Yes.
Wait, it's still far away from us, or they're far away?
No, like it's like 10 feet to move over to the side and peer through the hole.
To the right angle.
All right, am I away from the goblin that is attacking, or is it still?
So the goblin is the one closest to you out of Xylith and.
Oh, so if I move, it's going to be out of.
Or
reach
sorry.
range,
Oh,
right?
sorry. No, I was thinking the half orc. No, the goblin is still under the cart, but you're moving towards it to get to the hole that was just made.
Okay, so it left out of my range.
No, it was like so you're at the front of the cart, and it's underneath like the wheel. So you technically move 2 squares, and it's still in your diagonal. If it was on the
Okay,
if it was on
cool.
the squares.
So no attack of opportunity. Cool. I will just try to get a good look at what's going on or how many people is here.
All right, so you take an action to peer your head in. You get a.
Well, my action was to activate my armor. Now I'm
Okay.
just like looking as in a bonus.
So you look inside. You see, Xylith has taken 2 pretty big blows. Has quite a bit of blood on him, and there's a half orc that is kind of just there, looking like very frustrated, and is solely focused on Xylith right now.
Okay. That's pretty much my action and movement. I'll say, Xylith, you good?
Huh?
You got this?
Kind of out of
Need
it.
help?
Huh?
I mean, he looks weak, but you got this, right? That'll be it.
Okay. So I guess are you letting Julian go next, Belto?
So I like to know with my dark vision how many I can see. Can I see anyone right now?
You can see the hobgoblin under the cart.
Yep.
Roll a perception to see if you can see where the ranger is that shot you.
It's hearing and smell, so not with that advantage. Oh, yay.
18. You see a part of the wood that kind of outlines this entrance into Elk's Point. There's someone perched up on one of the trees.
Was that the guy who shot me?
Yes.
Okay, so I only see 2 though.
Sniper.
You only see 2, yes.
I only see 2. I would still like to cast Bane, please.
Okay.
They have to do charisma saving rolls, and they have
Thank
their
you.
attack.
What's the range of Bane? And that way does has reference for how far away.
Oh yes, because obviously I said
person
30
is.
feet with the yes, yeah. How is the guy in the woods 30 feet away? It's 30 feet.
It's more than 30 feet away.
Okay, so it'd only be 1. Okay, so I would prefer not to cast Bane then, because that'd be a bit of a waste
That's
of time.
fair, yes.
Okay, perfectly fine. In which case, then, on the person I can see, I would like to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So it is currently marked.
And I am now going to move towards him with the intent to attack.
You're moving towards the ranger?
Towards the person who I've marked.
The hobgoblin under the cart, to my
The
understanding.
hobgoblin under
Oh,
the cart,
sorry,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, the
He
person
marched
who
the
I've now...
hobgoblin and is moving to
Correct.
get
Marked
into
the
melee
hobgoblin,
range.
sorry,
Yes,
okay.
yes, because I mean, Hunter's Mark does have 90 feet, so probably would have marked him anyway. But
You're marking the hobgoblin. Okay.
I'm marking
Gotcha.
the hobgoblin. Correct. Yes.
All right, cool. All right. It is marked. It's currently under the cart, so you would have to spend a little bit of movement to get down under the cart to attack it.
That's fine.
Which you have enough movement to do.
Yep, and I will.
Prone
be
versus
right
prone.
I don't believe I have a bonus action which allows me to attack. So I think that is my turn. I would love to attack.
Hunter's
but
Mark was the
I-
bonus action, I believe.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you haven't
exactly.
used an action yet.
Oh, so yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you'd have
actually
your
is
main
bonus
action.
Yeah,
I
you have your
would
main
like
action.
to. I would like to attack, please.
I would like to rage. Oh wait, wrong character.
I would like to attack with my short sword.
Okay. 20 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay, roll damage, and obviously with Hunter's Mark as well. Hunter's Mark.
The hilarious
Now-
bit about the
So,
single roll is
8
because you're
piercing.
both prone. Straight roll.
Yep. So 8 piercing plus Hunter's Mark.
Which I've just
So that's
rolled.
13. Okay.
Oh my god, I actually did damage! Mike, fuck!
You reach down and you got a pretty you get an audible from the hobgoblin underneath the cart.
Yes.
All right, what else? You want to do anything else?
No, I'm good. Like I'm going for this fucker.
All right, Belto.
Action, dash to try to get closer.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Nice.
I don't know how many turns it's going to take to get there, so.
With the fucking Scooby-Doo
with the
soundtrack in the background here.
with the action dash, you are within
close
10
when I
feet of the
point.
cart. You basically made it to
Okay.
where Gerald was tied up, and then the cart's another 10 feet away.
All right, and with that, given what I can see, anything with my bonus action this turn, I'll use one use of Julian looks like he took a hit, right?
I took 8. Yes.
Okay.
Julian took a
So
hit,
I will
yes.
use one use of my healing light. And
took a hit.
basically roll 1d6. Come on. Can I roll 1d6, please?
Never.
And /R 1d6 plus 2. Jillian heals 3 from a little bolt of light that
3
goes to
heals.
heal you.
But that's all good.
That's something at least, right?
And that's my full
Everything
time.
is something.
Okay. Next character's turn on the map.
I think it's Zalith, isn't it?
No.
Set on the
There's
map.
There's
It
one
says
ahead of
Alan.
me.
There's another character.
Oh, you little bitch.
We don't know what the hell's going on around us.
Who could roll a 9? in this workaday
It was the
world.
last character that rolled lower than everyone else.
In this workaday world rolls a 9.
So, in a flash, you see the top of the carriage, it start to catch on fire.
Motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Hmm.
At least Gerald's detached so he can run away.
And it's going to cast against you, Nymphis. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Save. No, not actions.
Or sorry, no, hang on just a sec. Let me look this up. That's what happens. I have to deal with 4 characters at once.
Oh, we have 4. Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
it's only 4. It's only 4. Okay, yeah. Con check. Or con save, sorry. 10. Okay. You do not succeed, so you take. Take 14 poison damage.
Jesus.
14, you say?
14.
Did say.
Okay.
As this
And
purplish
I think
ray
they take.
comes towards you.
I think they take 5 damage from frost damage.
That's only on melee combatants from...
On melee?
Agatha-
Okay, never mind.
Agathis.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get that.
Never mind.
Okay. And then that's its turn, so back up to the half-orc's turn.
Wait, does Zalith not get to go?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yep, you're right. Nope, Xylith, you're up. Nope, sorry.
I was about to say, like,
Thank you.
my God.
Thank you. Thank you. That's at the bottom of the pecking order. So yes, Xylith, it's your turn. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the cart's still on fire,
It's
right?
just starting to catch on
Just caught
fire.
on fire
Yes.
above you.
Okay, so so I'm gonna be a little disoriented from the hits that I took from the orc. I'm gonna try to run away into the bushes behind.
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna attack. I'm just going to try to.
All right. So
Get
the
away.
half-orc does have an attack of opportunity on you. If you do that.
Oh, maybe not.
It'd be a bit meta if I say a thing, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do it.
let's leave it.
No.
He says shush.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Yep. Yep.
He said, shit. Okay.
Attack of opportunity time.
Um,
Don't worry, Zyok. It's okay. You're just gonna be kidnapped and gone for 3 weeks.
Disadvantage on your next roll, Jack.
All right.
I gave you
Yes!
one warning already.
Yes.
Okay. Got it, Jack. Okay. I guess that's yeah. I'll just disengage. I'll use my cunning
Okay.
action to disengage, and then I will try to
Okay.
run.
Roll
Yeah.
a athletics check as you're trying to jump out of a burning cart.
Oh no!
And are you going?
Oh, no.
And are you going out the back, or are you going out the hole that was created?
Trying to go to the back because
Okay.
there's like bushes.
Oh boy. All right, so let's do this one. Okay, you don't catch on fire, but you don't land.
Thank God.
So you
Oh,
you
geez.
fall down prone. Do you try to get up and continue running? Okay, the other
Yes.
character who is behind the cart now has their attack of opportunity against you.
I guess that's the way it's gonna be.
If you use a disengage action, that prevents opportunity attacks
For everybody,
turn-
or for
for the
just
turn.
one?
for the turn.
Oh,
yes,
for the turn.
because it
Oh,
is
I'm
spending
sorry.
the action.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. Good thing I
Okay.
did that.
So you get out, you stumble. You still have an action, and the bonus action.
Bonus action was the disengage.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you have your action.
Yeah. So I'm going to just like. Can I make it into the bushes? Like,
If-
can I?
Yeah, if you dash, you could.
If I
you
just
can make
rush
it there.
there, if I dash, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right, so you're into kind of the lining of the woods at this point. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Up at the top of the round, it's the half orc's turn. It's going to try to follow you. It makes the 3-point landing, and it does not burn. So it's going to come run after you, and it gets close enough to you to try to attempt to grapple you again.
Okay.
It does.
Is there an attack of opportunity by me because it was next to me when I opened up
No.
the thing?
No, because
Because I literally said I looked into the card. So if they're running out of the card, they're passing me.
Wait.
so
Sorry.
he I'm gonna say no, just because you're only sticking your head in. You don't have an arm in to attack with.
I'm saying, is it coming out like bypassing me because literally went into the cart? Like not look
No.
went into the cart, but I was like, "Hey, Xylith, are you okay?" That was like,
Well, so the hole's on the side of the cart, and it ran after
I
Xylith
didn't
out the back.
say
of
I
the
went into the hole.
So
It's
you
okay,
you,
whatever.
you okay? I
I think he
understood
did
that
say
you
he
were
went
peering.
around to the back to peek in. I think he did say that.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I thought
Don't worry
I
about
thought I
it,
heard that.
it's
No, if you said that, then that's my bad. So yes, you would get an attack of opportunity. I'm sorry, I misheard.
It was a few turns ago too, or last turn.
I thought you said that you looked through the hole that was made
Yeah,
by
I, like,
Wilrick.
No. I said it was lit up. Could we see? But then I will go around, and so I was asking where the
Gotcha.
thing was underneath.
Yep.
So I
okay.
wasn't
Yeah. So go
bypassing.
ahead with your attack of opportunity. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I will just do a.
And you see the tiefling cleric in the back there, then.
Okay. I will just roll with my Eldritch Blast because it's where I got nope. 12. Oh, okay, cool. That's my attempt. That's all I wanted to see if I can do.
Okay. And it doesn't have a save against that, right? Or what's the save for Eldritch Blast?
It's an attack roll.
Oh, okay. Then it does.
If you,
That does hit. So roll for damage.
Oh, you said it hits. Oh, cool.
Does hit. Yep.
Today.
I'm sorry, that sucks. Okay. It's going to continue to go into the woods. It misses its grapple on Xylith. So it is the Hobgoblin's turn.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. It gets an attack of opportunity on you. Or would have. I'm going to let that slide. It's going to try to come around, and since you attacked it, Julian, try to attack you.
Are we still prone underneath the cart? or
Yes,
have we got
both of y'all are still prone underneath the cart.
out? Sure, that's fine. Making sure.
Flat rolls for everybody.
Yep, pretty much. That is a 14 to hit.
It does.
Okay. That is 4 piercing damage.
All that.
And it is that would be it's gonna it's gonna yell back there. It's like, hey, I need some help over here. And it's gonna be the ranger's turn. It can only see Julian at this point. So,
But Julian's prone, so
or sorry,
ranged
not
attacks
Julian.
have
Nope, sorry,
disadvantage.
not Julian.
I was about to say, like, I'm underneath the couch.
Nymphus.
Jesus, how can he still
Nymphus. Sorry, I meant
see
Nymphus. I'm sorry, I meant Nymphus.
me?
I meant Nymphus. That is a. That's a 22 to hit. Which I'm
Are you
assuming
rolling
is-
with disadvantage, by the way, or no? That's just-
Oh, with
Agatha.
Oh, the cloak, right?
yeah, that's
I
right.
still got my
That's right.
cloak. It does.
Good old Agatha.
18.
No.
Yeah,
it's
still
the
gonna hit.
cloak. Still hit.
Okay. That is going to be the.
hell
Oh,
are you
sorry, that was the
rolling
wrong.
with, by
That
the
was the
way?
wrong die.
He's rolling with like a D15 or above.
No. I'm doing honest rolls. Thank you very much. That is a
Modifiers are things, Jack.
4.
Mm,
4 points of piercing damage. And it's going to hop down the tree. It's not going to get down gracefully, but it does get
The
down.
superhero landing.
It's you roll a d6 for damage for every 10 feet, right?
D6 for every 10 feet past the first 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you said d6, right?
Correct.
is it taking damage to itself? just now?
Ouch. Yeah.
Apparently it fell out of the tree and hurt itself.
Let's go.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Good.
All right. And then that's that one's turn, and it's back to
Ilric.
Wilrick.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Do I see anything? Like, any...
Well, you see the car on fire.
No, except for the car, obviously, like, any other people were attacking.
Roll a perception.
Yeah, I do have dark vision, so I'll be able to see them.
Oh, you do. Ooh.
Yeah.
Just roll perception.
Oh, thank God. On every roll which I do on the roll 20.
Natural 20,
on-
okay.
On D&D Beyond, it always shows a 1. That's why for the last 3 rolls I've been annoyed because it kept showing 1 to me.
Oh, weird.
Right.
All right, so with the natural 20, you see Xylith run into the bushes. You see the half-orc run after it. You see the ranger dwarf fall down to where Xylith ran in. You see where Nymphus went, and you know there's another person back there. You haven't seen them specifically, but you do see the hobgoblin and Jack both underneath the cart as well.
So, am I hidden, or did I fail the...
You wouldn't know.
I mean,
The
as
way
far as
stealth
you can
is,
tell,
you wouldn't know.
as far as you can tell, you're kind of hiding enough to where, like, people aren't
feel
going to
sneaky.
probably.
I mean, no one's attacked you yet,
hit you,
so
but
Yeah, so, another question. You know how bonus action? I've got a 2-weapon fight. And would my short bow come under it? Is there?
no,
Or
it's
would
2
that
melee
only-
weapons.
No, it's 2 melee that are light
2
weapons.
Yeah, it has to
Okay.
be 1 in each hand.
Okay, no worries. Then I'll cast Toll of the Dead on the Archnafel came off the tree, which is a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Okay.
The archer in range. What's the range? Because especially
It's,
like
six
it is
feet.
farther away. 60 feet.
That's within range.
All right.
That's on the cusp of that range.
Great success.
You say wisdom?
Yeah, 15.
That is a 21. They save. Sorry. I'm getting good rolls. Well, mostly good rolls.
Can't do anything else really. 'Cause that was my action.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
that'll
that
be it.
rehide?
Oh yeah, rehard.
Okay. Julian, Nymphus, and Belto. It's your collective's turn. Collective turns.
I'm happy to keep the same order.
Yeah, same order.
Right, Nymphus,
Okay,
you're up.
so I will bonus action at cast Hex on the guy that's next to us. That's behind that casts the spell on me.
Okay, so you have Hex on the Tiefling.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
then I'll just try to hit him again.
Okay.
22,
Oh, that's gonna hit. Ain't no way that's not hitting.
plus 1d6 necrotic, plus another 4.
Okay, so that was a total of 7 damage.
Mhm.
And
And then I will move out of harm's way as much as I can, I guess.
okay. If you move, they're gonna get an attack of opportunity if you move out of the way.
Hey, they'll get it with disadvantage, so that's a chance I'm willing to risk.
Okay. Use it though at this point.
We're in melee. You would have been firing the Eldritch Blast with disadvantage.
Oh, well, okay, then I will move and then cast.
It's not going to take its attack of opportunity, so we'll just say it rolled as
Okay.
it happened as is.
Okay.
It is Julian. You're up.
A bit confused with one of my things, because it says a +2B for bonus, but I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. I'm just unsure whether it's just a +2 bonus to AC or whether it's +2 dice
Correct.
roll bonus. It's just +2.
It's a +2 bonus to your AC. Your
To
AC
your
is a
AC.
fixed number.
Just making sure because it said +2B. Okay, cool. I'm going to cast that on myself. I am going to then move from under the cart, so I'm at least not burning to death, but I'm still going to be in range to attack the hobgoblin, if possible.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll out, so I'm no longer underneath the burning cart.
If you want to stay within range, then you're going to be on the wheel, and then you'd have rolls at disadvantage because you have an obstruction in between you and the hobgoblin.
Okay, I will stay underneath. I'm already rolling at disadvantage though.
When you are prone making a melee attack, you would have disadvantage. When you are melee striking a creature that is prone, you would have advantage. So they're
So
canceling each other
so
out.
it's-
That's why it's been straight rolls the last few times.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would personally like to get out from underneath and go round so he is now prone and I'm now standing, if possible.
So you can do that, but you just won't be in a position where you can attack him easily
I won't.
with melee.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I'll
Because
stand-
he's using the
He's
the cart for
basically
cover.
he's basically under the front
Okay,
axle
okay,
of the
cool.
cart right now.
Okay, fair enough. I will just stay there and I will attack with disadvantage.
Well, it's straight because he's
No,
They're
It's
but
straight because you're both
they're
prone.
prone
you
as well.
said disadvantage.
But they're prone as well. So it cancels out. It cancels out.
Okay, I'll make sure. Okay.
You have a disadvantage for being prone, but you have advantage from him being prone, so
12.
it cancels out. 12.
Yep.
That does not hit.
Didn't think it would. In which case, I am done.
Okay. Belto.
Okay. So from my point of view, I would be able to see the hobgoblin underneath. I'd see Nymphus fighting with like fire at something, but I don't think I'd have visual from my angle.
You wouldn't have visual
towards...
yet. Right.
Yep. And then would I have had visual to the dwarf in the distance, or also no, because the car would be blocking my view of that, presumably?
You have dark vision?
300 feet of it.
You would have seen the dwarf fall out of the tree.
Okay. So I have the angle to see that. Saw Zylik getting chased. The half-orc is also out of line of sight as well, in the bushes, I think? Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
The only two that are not in the woods right now are the hobgoblin and the tiefling.
Is the dwarf prone from falling? Which is normally the case when they do fall. Okay. So I can't hit him, that'd be but I literally have no good targets. Alright. With
it's called
that,
ambush.
Then... Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I'll just try to, if possible, get around to, because I only see the one other target that Julian's currently fighting at the moment. I'll try to get around to the front of the cart and, like, crouch or, if I need to, prone down to try to get a swing with a warhammer.
At the hobgoblin?
At the hobgoblin. Non-lethal, though, for my strikes.
Okay. You have enough movement to do that, so go ahead and roll for your attack.
And for clarity, I have to be prone in order to get the straight roll, right?
Yes.
Alright. So yeah, I will drop prone, because it'd be hard to hit me that way anyways. And a warhammer. A swing bonk on the head. 19.
That'll hit. Roll for attack.
Bonking for just 2 damage.
2.
It's a bonk.
And,
you get a good hit of it. It's reeling in pain at this point.
Yep. Okay.
It is now the tiefling's turn. The tiefling is going to grab the hobgoblin that's under the cart and is going to do a healing word on it. And that's a D4, right? Plus.
Yes, D4 plus their spellcasting modifier, which would be Wisdom.
Okay, give me a sec. Sorry.
No worries.
That is 3 points to that one, and it's gonna pull him out.
And because he's being pulled out, there'd be force movement, so we would not get attacks of opportunity.
Right.
If he is leaving our range.
Right. Struggles, and then he's gonna. Let me check on that. Thank you. And is going to try to run off with the hobgoblin. That would give you, Nymphus, an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
I will take it.
I was about to say, why would you
comes
not?
out. Yeah. Dagger comes out.
Or slice!
Ooh.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
D&D Beyond has betrayed me today.
Okay, we're back at the top of the round. That one's in the bushes. That one's in the bushes. So it's over to this one.
Can we just so I know, has Xylith escaped with the other orc?
The last thing you saw is Xylith going into the bushes.
But has the
We
other
know
orc...
Xylith is fast.
No,
the
but
orc-
is
The orc
other...
is also.
Has he left the fight? There are now only 3 left that we know.
As far as you know, there is the ranger dwarf that fell about
And the
where
and the
Xylith and the
hobgoblin.
hobgoblin went in, so they're both past the wood line.
Yeah.
And you've just got the tiefling cleric, which is carrying the hobgoblin.
I just wise
In
wanted,
that direction.
like, if we know we're still fighting 4 or fighting the other.
There are 2 left. So this one
Is
gets a
the-
turn.
Is the cleric the one that attacked me, or did I put the hex on?
Uh,
That was
Yes.
behind the car.
Yes.
yes.
The hobgoblin was Hunter's March. The cleric was Hetzed.
Okay. He's gonna take half his movement to get up and going to roll. That is a and a disadvantage against Memphis with the cloak. Oh, well, it's only 1 difference. That's a 22 to hit.
By the way, I forgot to mention that since it was hex, it has that the target has disadvantage on ability checks, maybe by chosen abilities, just for letting you know for whatever it's done before.
Gotcha. He hasn't done any ability checks yet, but good to know. So that is a 22 to hit on you, Memphis.
Yep.
Okay.
Shall I die today?
You might pass out today.
You will not die.
That's cocked. That is a 5 piercing damage. And it's going to keep, after that, it's going to kind of keep its stance there in the woods. All right, it is now the hobgoblin, hobgoblin is going to make a dash for it. Do you, since you hunters marked it, Julian, do you get any?
So the hunter's mark, basically,
I think you just track them, right?
I have an advantage on wisdom, and but it's just I just track them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And yes, Bobby, I am aware of that,
Yep.
which kind of plays into the
Yep.
whole thing that's happening.
Sent it a
Okay.
second too soon.
All good. All right, so it's gonna action dash, and the hobgoblin is now in past the wood line. It is now Weirwick's turn.
I shoot my short bow at the person I tried to use Toll on the Dead on earlier. The person who came down
That
from the
would
tree.
have been the hobgoblin, which just
No,
out
it weren't.
past
It was
bushes.
the person
Was
was
it
in
the-
the tree.
The ranger,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
ranger dwarf.
Okay.
They are obstructed from view. Does that matter? Do you have to know where they are?
Yeah, you need to be able to see the target for that. Pretty sure you can see.
So
within
right now, the
range.
only person that is in visual range is the tiefling cleric.
I'll use my short bow attack to them.
Okay, roll for attack.
Pew!
Ooh.
And because it's a if I'm hidden, I have a sneak attack on top of that, so that's an additional 2d6.
And if you were hidden, you would have advantage. So.
Well, he did hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
no.
think he needs to. I think he needs to roll again for that one.
Oh yeah.
Think
yeah,
tw-
yeah.
think
I'm
20
just
might be
saying
good.
for
And then
consistency in the future.
So 7 plus.
Sure. Do 14.
7. 14 damage. Okay. You shoot your short bow and it falls flat onto the ground. It is currently laying there lifeless, bleeding out.
Nice.
Yeah, movement.
The,
Yeah, bonus
the cleric
action.
that I hexed, right?
Well,
Correct.
as that's the I'll move to where I can see the other person and use my bonus action to hide again.
You're hiding in the
ranger.
same spot, or are you hiding?
Hiding in another spot where I can see. If I can't hide in the same in a spot where I can see the other person, I'll just go to an area which can see him within.
So the
Oh,
place
nice.
you're at,
Change locations, but keep line of sight for
Yeah.
himself.
the place you're at now, the place you've been hiding is probably the best place that you can get to relatively quickly.
The open street and the trees in the distance.
I'll just move.
Or going
so I
around,
have
or you can
line
go
of
around the
sight.
back side of the building, but then it's a pretty straight.
I'll just move so I have sight onto the dwarf then.
Okay, well the dwarf is behind the wood line, behind the brush, so there's no line of sight anyways.
They retreated. They fell back.
Yeah, that'll be.
The dwarf took the shot and then ran.
Then that'll be it then.
Okay. Memphis, Belto, and Julian.
Same order.
Any more targets around?
The only one that you see there is the tiefling now flat on the ground, and everyone else has run into the woods.
Okay, I'll head towards where the tiefling is, and I'll put a dagger in the back just to make sure.
Sorry, I was distracted by Ace's comments in the Twitch chat. Can you say that again, please?
He's shoving a dagger in the back of the tiefling.
Okay. That'll be 2 intermediate fails for the tiefling.
Mhm.
All right. Julian,
And
are you
that's it.
are you doing something else?
that's it.
Okay, Julian.
So I'm gonna get out from underneath the carriage. At this point, I don't have anything to put out the carriage, but is Gerald still nearby during this time?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh wait, sorry.
Yep.
This is a question because I wasn't sure how this works for the hex already being targeted. Since I made it hit on him, and it was 2 immediate fails automatically, does the hex hit it for more necrotic damage?
No, it counts as part of the same attack.
Correct.
Okay.
Good thought, though. Good thought.
Given that I no longer see immediate threat other than the tiefling on the ground, obviously I still have I still have Hunter's Mark, so I do know where that hobgoblin is going. I'm going to initially make sure that Gerald is okay. Once I got out from under the carriage, and tie him up to make sure he's safe. And then I am going to. Is anyone nearby within my range right now?
I was flanking the hobgoblin with you, so I'm like maybe 5 feet away from you.
Okay,
Maybe 10.
I am very quickly. How much damage are you taking right now, Belto?
Zero.
Zero.
I have not gotten hit.
In which case, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself as we quickly do stuff as we pursue. 8.
Memphis is also taking a lot of damage.
You're
fine.
not near me, and you're stabbing a tiefling in the back.
He's like
And he
10
used
feet
20
away
feet of
if you
movement
army
to-
crawl to the back of the cart.
Oh no! So like I said, is anyone actually close enough that I can get to them within this turn and still pursue the hobgoblin? That's what I mean.
I mean, you can army crawl to Memphis.
Yes.
And get to the
Go
back.
ahead. No, just
Should
go
we
ahead.
use
No.
Go ahead and run.
I wanted to
Go
make
run,
sure.
go run after the thing. I'd rather have people chase after his out as soon as possible.
From the prone, he would lose half his movement regardless.
But he could still get to Memphis if you wanted to heal Memphis.
If I can get to Nymphis, I would like to get to Nymphis too.
You can get to Memphis, and then you have 10
okay.
more movement speed.
Yeah, that's
left.
fine. So I would like to do what I've rolled for Nymphis, and then we'll pursue.
Okay.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Belto.
I'll use half my movement to stand back up, and I will use the other half of my movement to close half the gap towards the tiefling, which
You get to where the tiefling is. You see
With
Nymphus,
15 feet of movement when he had moved his whole. Oh yeah, no, because he got taken
No,
down during
'cause-
his move away, right?
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Sorry, theater of the mind is a little.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah.
Nymphus, are we really going to commit murder in front of an entire village around here? And he is going to cast Spare the Dying on the tiefling to just stabilize him. He still has the 2 failed death saves, but the tiefling will no longer be rolling for death saves.
Okay.
And that's turn.
Okay. At that point, I think we are out of combat. The tiefling stabilized unless anyone wants.
Unless anybody does any action to finish him
Rorick,
off.
Rorick, you're next at the top of the list. So what do you want to do?
I'll
The
just
tiefling's lying there. You see Belto and Nymphus and Jack or Julian. Well, sorry, Julian was running.
Yeah, but given that it's now battle over, I think Wrathful Smite ends, doesn't it, at this point? No, Wrathful Smite, bleh.
I'm just marked as long as you maintain
No,
concentration on it for up to an hour.
Yeah, it's up to
Okay.
an hour.
Okay, well, I'll keep it on, but I won't chase if him stopped.
So
I just
Wilbur,
moved as far as I could.
you're sitting there, and all you see is Belto, Nymphus, and Julian all standing around this tiefling that's lying on the ground.
I just stand over and look disgusted at the tiefling and like, ugh. And then just turn around, back facing the tiefling.
Does I've run out. Does anyone have the ability to cure this tiefling? Maybe you can give us some information.
I do.
Maybe you should give him a quick heal and see if he wants to tell us why they chose to attack us.
I've stabilized him. I figure we could use this time while he is unconscious to restrain him and perhaps relocate ourselves somewhere less in the public eye. Considering there's the tavern right there.
Has anyone actually seen this, by the way, this whole time? Has anyone seen this fight?
Is the car still on fire?
The card is on fire. It's only been about 18 seconds. It's
18
only been
seconds,
3
yep.
rounds.
Oh,
So it's still pretty new.
Did I get healed for 8, you said?
You got
Yes,
healed
got
for it,
healed
yes.
for 8.
Yeah, so we should probably put out the fire first.
how big of a fire? Sorry.
At this point, it has only taken over the draping of the cart, but it has gotten to the point where it looks like it may start to burn the actual cart and contents therein.
Anyone actually have the ability to put it out without water?
Can I use prestidigitation or thaumaturgy to stop it?
Thaumaturgy you can.
Yeah, I'll use
To
thaumaturgy.
an
Vegetation, you
extent.
can do something, I think.
I can only
Well,
create
they're,
more
they're
fire.
both similar.
No, yay! Create more fire. Fire battles fire.
Yeah, like a 5-foot cube of fire, I think, is specifically.
Yeah.
With thaumaturgy, you can change like how much fire is
Oh,
there.
I can snuff out a fire from a campfire, torch, or candle.
Same with prestidigitation. You can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Oh, so nothing big. So
No,
I guess
I can
not
dim.
then.
I start tossing dirt onto the cart to knock off the fire.
Someone going after Xylith? Or should we trust him to escape his pursuer? He is fast.
I mean, we won't catch him. Look, we just have to make sure we stay in the city. Xylith knows where we were last. He'll come back and find us.
Given the hostilities, though, don't know how well we'll be able to safely stay here.
True, but
Are we able to put the fire out with the cantrips, or do I need to do a thing to do it?
Judging by how the cantrips read, you can help contain it, but you won't be able to pull it out. So,
Wilbur, buy me a moment. I'll take out the bucket. I'll use a spell slot to cast Create Water. Fill the bucket and throw the bucket of water at the fire.
Hooray! We still
So-
have the.
We did
Nymphus-
this a while back as well in the town with the houses that went on fire.
Yes.
Nifis, if you could roll a survival check just to see how successful you are in applying the dirt throwing to putting out the fire. And then
Oh,
Belto, make a
I just
athletics.
I just
check.
reread the spell. There's another way I could have done it. Damn it.
Ah, well.
All right, athletics.
Next
Yep.
time.
I already called it. I could have just made it rain in a 30-foot area. Oops.
Well, if this doesn't work, then we'll do that next time.
20 and 16.
16
So I'll say
on the athletics.
I'll say between the two of you with the bucket of water and the dirt, you all managed to snuff out most of the fire, and then you kind of with the thaumaturgy get the rest of it. So
Cool.
the tarp over is in tattered pieces and in little ambers burning, but the actual cart itself
Mending is not going to
safe.
fix that.
So just
And
to
that
clear
is-
this.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
To clear the street, Julian picks up the tiefling. So we've now got the cleric tiefling. We picked him up. Julian's just carrying him to make sure that we get him out of the road so no one sees just a dead body just lying on the road.
okay, where are you carrying them to?
I think personally we should carry him to Elk's Head. That was the Elf's Head. Elk's Head.
That was one of the
Yeah,
Mm,
I
lodging
think
That's where we were heading.
One of the inns.
I think we should carry him there. Be probably more private.
Yes, let's carry the unconscious one that's covered in blood and wounds into an establishment.
I'll just
That
say it's
sounds
my
like a
brother.
great idea.
I'll just say it's my brother. That's it. Don't believe me. Look at me.
Not if they would recognize the local, which is evidently the theme of this place.
They wouldn't know I was a long,
You could just get
long,
the broom.
long lost brother, wouldn't they?
Well, what do you
You
suggest,
get the
then,
room and then
Belto?
sneak him in later.
Leave him on the street?
No, perhaps we use the cover of the cart to take him outside of Elt's Point. Get information there unless we track down Zalith ourselves.
You want to just leave? I want you wanted information from Sereth.
Yeah. I said I would hope to meet him at Elt's Head. But he wouldn't be there till later in the evening anyways. I don't know how long this will take us. Perhaps we can survive if we spend the night, but given this situation, I'm now hesitant to even be in Elt's Point at all anymore.
But you just said that Xylith would know where we are last. And if we're leaving the town, then Xylith's not going to know where we are.
I wouldn't say to go far from Elt's Point. I'm just saying within this city itself. But wouldn't be hard to track us down outside either.
I mean, we could
A
head
bit
to
of
the
a-
bridge.
This has turned into a very difficult situation.
Ugh, it still hurts, by the way. I'm just gonna sit over here.
Do I still
You
have
guys
my
figure it out.
familiar up from a while ago, or is that just long, long gone? Because I had it a while ago, like a long, long time.
You would have it. It lasts. It
Ah.
lasts until it drops to 0 hit points, or
There's
you.
that weird panda combination with a hawk wings, just the aesthetic. I'll just have.
I mean, you have it unless you intentionally desummon it,
I haven't
or
done
it goes to 0. So yeah, you still have
Yeah.
your familiar.
Yeah. I'll
Like,
just cast out.
You can shunt it
keep
into the
fine.
pocket dimension thing.
Yeah, I'll just make it go. See if I can find any trail of those long.
Why don't we head into the trees
Okay.
and then we can go from there and just at least get out of the road.
So taking the tiefling body. You all are
yeah,
hauling
we're
it to the
yeah,
to
yeah.
the tree line. Okay.
Yeah, how many witnesses does it look like there were to that scuffle? Aside from Charis.
But
roll-
didn't help us.
Roll a perception.
Okay.
And are you
With-
doing it from where you're at right now behind the cart, or are you going to the street to look?
Decent perception.
Oh, I would, like, as we're on our way out,
Okay.
just be looking around. Oh, hey, nat 20.
As you're heading into the forest, you hear some hubbub starting to kind of meander around. It doesn't look like anyone's directly saw the confrontation. They were probably more alerted by the smoke from the fire and the light from the fire than the confrontation that was going on.
Oh, well, I assume we are taking the carriage and Gerald with us. We haven't just left Gerald in the carriage.
My presumption was Tiefling and the cart, go.
Yes.
So you're going straight into the forest where it's going to be rough terrain for... Like, you're going through the bushes and you're trying to navigate through the forest with the cart and with the horse.
I figure path first and then divert once we're outside.
Yeah.
Unless anybody has any other ideas.
No, it's fine. I mean, we just need to get out. We need to get out of the city.
Okay. Y'all mount up into the carriage. Y'all go out the way you came in to Elk's Point to make your way down the path a little bit. There are some folks that come out to investigate what's going on, and they see you all leave. They kind of look for a minute, and then they go back to their business. And that's where we'll end today's session. Bum, bum, bum. Well, that was fun.
Mm.
You gotta look inside yourself and say, what am I willing to put up with today?
Not fucking this!
Yeah. So.
Actually, I should have just used the.
What is this?
That one would have been better. But anyways,
So
interesting session.
Yep. So we will be back in a couple of weeks to pick up the party trying to go figure out where Xylith is going or being taken off to, or don't know what happened to him yet. But time to go find your lost party member. Yay.
Yep.
For those
Try to evade the local thieves and still have a meeting, but also not entirely lose track of our missing party member.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is gonna be a juggle.
So for Sage, you gave us a raid earlier. Thank you. For It's Me Dum Dum Dumby Dum. Thank you for coming on over. Thank you for the biddies earlier. And for everyone else watching, for everyone watching on the YouTube, we'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Good night.